Welcome to another episode of Wine After Whines. This is Janay.
And this is Najah.
And we're thank you guys so much for coming back to another episode. I know that you missed me while I was gone. Uh, Cry no more, I'm back.
Y'all, she's back.
Or whatever.
She's
So,
back. I'm happy.
yeah. So the Scots took over the last episode. I thank you so much, Naja, for holding it down while I was out supporting my brother, Porter Shields.
No problem. Anytime, anytime. I apologize for not having a visual, guys. Our phone went down in the middle. But you know what? We still got you the podcast though.
Yeah, so if you normally watch on YouTube and you didn't see a podcast episode for last week, no fret. Go on Apple Podcasts, go on Google Podcasts, go on Spotify, go on wherever you get your podcasts and listen to last week's episode. Naja and her husband did a takeover while I was out supporting my husband's. You know how you have like a friend that's been like your friend for a long time and they stay with you, so you call him your brother?
Yeah.
So he was out supporting his brother, and I was there. He had a performance with Vito, which
I saw the clips and it was amazing.
yeah. Also, if you follow us on Instagram, if you go to our IG story tab, I did a little bit of live, so you can click on the live and look on there too. So it was good. I was very surprised at like how many Vito fans were actually there though, because I only knew one of his songs, maybe two of his songs.
Girl,
Um,
having groupies, girl, no matter how they
I didn't know, but it was good though. It like one of the songs he made me instantly want to go like download. So I was like, ooh, let me look that up. Like, let me download it.
I love when I go to a show like that when it's an artist who's like up and coming, or even somebody who's out there but not out there, and
Mhm.
I hear a song that I really like. I'm like, okay, let me go. I love that feeling.
But you know what? But the live version will never, ever,
Like,
ever be like the track, like the studio version. Like the live version of music just give you something. You know what I'm saying? You feel it all in your body.
I'm with you 100% on that, sis. Like, it's definitely, y'all know I love a live performance. I love a live band, not just a performance, but I love live music. I love a live band. So definitely, I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. I can't wait to get to one of his shows. Porter Ship. Not saying I don't want to see Vito. I'm just saying I really Porter Ship.
No, yeah, look up Porter Shears and support him. Support the bro.
Amazing.
Um, yeah. So speaking of in performances, this Saturday coming up on May 8th is the verses that we all been waiting for.
I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get my nails done. I gotta get a new outfit. I gotta get all that.
So
But
we got Xscape versus
I'm ready.
SWV.
I'm ready.
I'm very ready. I'm like, I hope that it's not so overhyped that they like don't give us what we need.
Listen, and I'm not saying it's to throw no shade because I like them, I love them all, but I feel like the only way it will not be what we want, Janay, is if Candy comes out with an attitude. I don't know why. I feel like she's the one, because she's the one who broke away from the group when they did the tour.
Yeah, but like this is something you sign like the verses is something you kind of like sign up for to celebrate your music. And I think she will be into that because she has writing credit on some things. And I feel like she's gonna be like wanna like be like, yeah, I wrote this.
I'm hoping, listen, that's what I want. But I'm saying if there is
But
anything,
even Coco got an attitude too. Coco got an attitude problem from SWV.
you got an attitude problem. I didn't watch her. I know they had a reality show. I didn't watch their reality show, and that's when I was actually watching reality TV at that time. But
Yeah,
I didn't. That's one show I did not watch, and I'm shocked that I didn't because I love SWV.
yeah, Coco a little. She can be a little stank, way more stank than Candy. But I mean, we'll see. I just want them to put on a good show, and I'm excited. Huh?
Are they gonna be in the same room?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're all in Atlanta. So I think, or at least majority of them are. I know Candy, Tiny, and
Candy
all of the Xscape is in Atlanta, and I think Coco is in Atlanta from SWV. I'm not sure about the other two, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. It's coming out the day before Mother's Day, so thank you, Verzuz, for that Mother's Day gift.
I know, right? I see it as a Mother's Day gift personally.
Yep. And speaking of, Caitlyn is also doing a performance on May 10th, and which is the day after Mother's Day, and I went to purchase the show. She's on like a live show, but it's like it costs money.
I just haven't.
Yeah, I just love her. Like, I am a fan. I don't know. It's like her music, like you have to listen to the lyrics. Like you can't just listen. You can't listen to a Kaylani song just like listen and like okay whatever. Like her lyrics are like always on point, and because she writes her own music.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
I was just gonna say she writes her own music, so I be vibing with her because of that. Like I don't know, she's just a whole mood for me.
You're so funny. No, I agree. She does have amazing music and she does write good music, but I do disagree. I feel like you can just listen to her music and be like, yeah, because you know why? Because I did it at one point and I was vibing hard, not knowing what she was saying. And then I decided to listen like I normally do. I think like when me and you first started getting her on her, we were both working in the same office. And I was just trying to get through the day. And I'm like, these beats riding. And that's what and then I started singing. I learned in the words. I said, hold on.
She said, what?
She said, that's exactly how it was. Oh, she said, what?
And she got that whole West Coast thing going on. She like a little hood, but a little nod. It's weird. It's weird, but I like it.
Because she's like Native American as well. So
yeah.
In her, y'all. But if you
got a lot going on. If you look like a whole thug and then she don't.
Add it up.
Yeah. Like sometimes she give me very tomboy vibe and sometimes she don't. And then you got to catch yourself when you listen to her music though, because she might be singing about a girl.
That's what I was talking about, but since I wasn't gonna bring it up, but since you did.
Oh, that's what you was talking about? No, that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about her lyrics.
Stuff too now. But I'm saying that's what got me really listening to her lyrics. Because I was
okay. Like, did you just say she?
100% how I went.
And not he.
Yeah, girl. But I am gonna purchase that ticket. I'll probably try to do that as soon as
It's $20 if y'all want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're trying to do a meet and greet, it's like $100. I ain't trying to meet her and nothing like that for $100. But you know, I do the $20. But if somebody wants to pay for me a ticket to like see her live, if she comes to Atlanta, then like I'm not gonna stop you.
Her Cash App is in the description.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a ticket. I'm here for it. Do you have any big Mother's Day plans since we keep talking about Mother's Day or like no?
No, if my husband got some plan, I don't know. I still have to go get my mom and my mother-in-law a gift. And first of all, let me stop. I'm really noticing how my voice is. I know I sound like a whole man right now. Excuse me. And my stuffy nose, I got sinus issues. But I just had to throw that out there. But why are you looking at me like that?
I don't even know how I was looking, but I felt like I had a face. Go ahead.
You did. Oh, okay. But no, I don't know. I still have to go get my own mother and my mother-in-law a gift, and I have no clue what I'm getting. But it is.
I'm not gonna say what I got my mama on air, but you know. Me and my sister went in on a little gift or whatever, and then I got to get my grandma something.
I'm asking what you got her.
I'll tell you.
I'm just playing.
But I got to get my grandma something. But I'm going to Alabama on Mother's Day.
So sweet.
To take my grandma out. And my mama will be there, of course, too. So now that I'm thinking about it, me and my sister probably should pay for my mom's meal. And at least half of my grandma's meal.
We'll talk about this.
Okay, well, see, I have to figure that out in my head. But you know what I'm saying? That's probably be the right thing to do.
So cute how her and her sister got, like, I always wish I had a sister. I do not have a sister. I have a brother. There's nothing wrong with having a brother, but he doesn't think about stuff like this right now. Like, she, like, I saw your Instagram story of you and your sister, and I was just like, that's so sweet.
Why? Because you pulled up that Kroger click list at the
Kroger with my brother in his single life, picking up 5 items at a time. Like, oh, I guess I'm eating a sandwich tonight.
I cannot. So my sister, I call my sister. We normally hang out on Sundays anyway, but I was like, girl, I gotta go pick up my groceries at 6. And she was like, oh, I gotta pick up my groceries at 6 too. Where'd you order yours at? And I was like, I ordered mine over there. And she was like, oh, I ordered mine over there. So we pulled up at the same time, and we was like, what's up?
So cute. Yeah, that totally doesn't happen with me and my brother. I actually saw my brother today. He was at my mom's house. He brought a whole watermelon and cut up some watermelon. I love my brother to death. He's like one of my best friends, but I don't have that kind of relationship with him.
It's okay. It's okay. You and your brother can probably bond over movies. Do y'all bond over movies? Do y'all like movies? Does he like movies?
He loves movies. And
there's this new movie out with Michael B. Jordan in it, and Nunu, aka
this heifer did not just refer to this girl as Nunu. I can't wait to get off this show and tell D about that. I cannot believe you just did that. And it didn't click to me right away as you saw. I was like,
you know who Nunu is.
I know exactly who. I've seen the movie, so I definitely know who Nunu is.
I know that movie front, back, side to side. So to me, she's Nunu. Okay, so Lauren London and Michael B. Jordan was in this movie called Without Remorse. It plays on Amazon Prime. If you have Prime Video or whatever, go check it out. It's pretty good. I hate movies that have like endings that suck, where I feel unfulfilled from the ending. And this movie does not have that for me. I'm not gonna give you the movie, but at the end, I felt okay about what happened. So yeah, in your spare time, downtime. Huh?
Did you watch past that first half of credits?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, so it ended. Then there was like credits.
Yeah.
There was another part.
Oh, you watched it already?
Yeah, I've watched the movie.
I didn't know you watched it. Yeah. I didn't know. Maybe I cut it off. I thought I saw the credits roll, but something came back.
So you know how
I know on superhero movies how they have like a thing that come back.
Yeah, and then they show the scrolling credits. So they show like the flash credits.
Yeah. So I didn't watch past the flash credits.
Yeah, there's another part you should watch. And let me tell you, the only reason why, because you know how if you're at home and you're watching movies and then it's still going and you're just cleaning up the mess that happened. I'm like, oh, hold up. We was letting the dog back in and the movie was going and we was like, hold up. And it was just like a little piece. So
is it make you mad? That little piece made you mad?
No, it'll be a part 2.
Oh, okay. So it's basically like, okay, girl.
I felt how you felt. And then I was like, okay.
So you felt a little bit uneasy after the second part though?
No, I didn't uneasy after the second part. I was just like, the first one was just kind of like, really? That's it? Like, this is a normal ending?
No, I was okay with the normal ending. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, some movies when they end, like,
you won't like that.
I want it to be tied up in a bow, in a cute little bow, and packaged away. Like, that's what I love endings like that. No. When the ending is like
cliffhanger
or just unfulfilling in general. Like, I don't want to say nothing about the movie, but you get what I'm saying. Like, when the movie is just unfulfilling, like, you don't know what happened with the character, or that one of the characters died that you really like just suddenly or something, or just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate like lame endings.
No, I totally agree with you on that. I know what you're talking about, and there's a bunch of movies that's like that, and I cannot think of the names right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about. But this one do have an uneasy ending if you watch past the credits.
Okay, I'm gonna actually put it up after we get done so I can see what you're talking about. But there's this.
Sorry to ruin that.
It's okay. There's this movie on Netflix. I gotta figure out the name of it, but it's about this care. It might be called Caregiver or Caretaker or something like that. I want you to watch it because I was pissed, and that the ending of that movie made me even more pissed. Like
Yeah,
I
give me
was pissed throughout the movie, and then the ending of the movie still made me like. When I find out the exact name of it, I'm gonna tell it to you, and you should watch it.
okay. You've been telling me to watch
You've been
stuff.
on stuff. You've been on stuff lately.
I've been doing. Y'all, she trying to say something.
I'm just saying, you've been doing it, so maybe you actually will watch it. So let's move on because this week is Teacher Appreciation Week,
I'm so
and
because I love participating in it, but I sure forgot.
I not only forgot, I have also not picked up anything. Um, so I think I mean, there's so many cute little things you can make, but to be honest, I think these teachers don't really care about the cute stuff. They really just be like wanting like something they can just get themselves. So I think I'm just gonna get like a little Visa card or something with like $25 on it and be like, here for Callie's teacher and for Jason's teacher, and be like, have fun, buy what you want. Breakfast on me.
I'm so. She said breakfast on me.
I don't know.
That's a good one, Janay. Just do something like that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, I could probably be cute and creative, but who cares about that when you want to buy yourself something?
I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you wholeheartedly, sweetie. I am with you wholeheartedly.
Okay. Well, that's what I plan on doing. Do you have any thought about what you're gonna do?
No, I didn't know until you brought. Why did I talk like I was from Britain or something? I didn't notice. Listen, I didn't really notice it was. I don't know. I've been watching too much Circle. Y'all know I love Chloe. I I haven't thought about it until you said something, and I always participate in it, even when my kids were in daycare. So
Yeah.
definitely gonna get something. I just don't know what yet.
Well, figure it out. You got a couple days.
My daughter teacher likes to eat. I can tell. So let's move right
Oh, we're
on.
gonna move on to the social circle because that was rude.com. Okay, so guys, in sad news, this California mother passes away, and two other people were hospitalized after getting plastic surgery from the same doctor in Mexico. So the reason I brought this up because it kind of like hit home for me. She's an African American woman. She has two kids. She told her family that, hey, I'm about to go get some work done. I'll see y'all when I get back. And she never made it back. So I know a lot of people are recently getting more work done. So I'm not saying that you can't get work done. What I'm saying is make sure that you are not trying to take shortcuts and different routes to get this work done. Make sure check the mortality rate of whatever procedure you're about to get. Make sure you're well informed. This beautiful woman had two kids at the house. And I can't imagine me going to try to look snatched and die, and I got my kids at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that ain't worth it. So if you're gonna get surgery, any type of thing done on your body, really just make sure you're making the proper choices and not trying to budget your body. That's something you can't do, like budget your surgeries. Like, don't do that.
Janay is 100% right. Like, guys, we just and like she said, I'm not knocking it because I have people who's like, y'all know we stay in the Atlanta area. So I have a lot of people trying to come down here because we have one of the top surgeons on these reality shows who live here in Atlanta. And then there's one in Miami. And I have like people I know hitting me up like, yo, if I do this, can I come stay with you?
Yeah, because they need a recovery house.
They need a recovery house or they want my discount. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no. I mean, not like no, but it's like, Lord, do I have to nurse you back to health? Like,
Yeah, they need their bandages changed and their drains drained and
I have a degree in medical, business and management and healthcare. No, I never went for the clinical part. You hear me? Like, I just give me the work. I don't want to change your bandages. Like,
yeah.
I barely want to clean up my own child's throw up. So that is something crazy. But like,
Yeah.
we out here working, working out, working our butts off. We're just trying to find a way out of this as well. But
Because y'all don't think that if we felt safe enough to go get our nip and tucked, we wouldn't go get nipped and tucked.
you said
Like,
nipples tucked. I was like, I need them. No, what?
no, I'm saying like we out here. Okay, I don't know. She get on my nerves, but I do like the Angela Simmons "Built Not Bought" campaign that she has. Ain't that what it's called?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like
I
that.
like the concept behind it. I love it.
Yeah, like you just, I'm really trying to like, it's hard. It's
Hard
so
as hell.
hard. I get why people go get the BBLs and stuff done. I understand it completely. Trust me. And I'm not, again, don't come for me. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying be safe and don't cut corners because it could cost you your life. And that's bottom line. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think it's just that Mexico is cheaper. I actually know somebody who did go down there. They didn't get they got the gastric
Gastric bypass?
gastric bypass. That's the word for bypass. The gastric bypass, and they're fine, but a lot of people, some people aren't fortunate enough. So
Yeah. Just
just
if
take care of yourself.
do your research. Okay, so moving on in the social circle. Um and now that we like the fact that we call our segment the social circle reminds me of the circle on Netflix.
Wednesday need to hurry up.
Right. Okay, sorry, we'll talk about that later, y'all. The circle on Netflix. If you're not on it, get on it, okay? Um Caitlyn Jenner comes out and makes a statement about trans girls who are born biologically as boys should not compete in female sports in school. What are your thoughts on that?
I totally agree. I actually discussed this with my husband way before Caitlyn Jenner came out and said this. We've been looking this up. There is a MMA boxer who is trans, like beat this girl. It was a not the size, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. If you look it up, it was a not the size of a baseball on her head. He, now known as she, beat the mess out of her. Like it was like horrible. Then there's this track star who was running. I think it was college track. She was competing in an event, and he just bypassed all of these women. These women are fast. But you have to remember, I don't care what you get cut off or what you get put on, you're still a male. You have testosterone. You are built like a man. Bruh, you have long legs. You get muscles quicker than us. Need I go on and on and on? And it's ironic that Caitlyn is saying this. I guess ironic and not ironic because when when she competed in sports as a he was a he. Gosh,
An Olympic gold medalist. Like,
yes, goodness. And he knew what he did. Now that he's done, he's like, okay, I guess I can fulfill my dream of being a woman. I guess that's how it works. I don't know, Janay. You always be making me make a joke, and I don't be trying, but your face, man.
no, that was just funny.
I'll be trying to make a joke, y'all. These folks they gonna love Janay. They hate me because I say all sorts
I ain't saying nothing. I just thought what you said was.
of stuff, y'all. My cup changing back. I need hotter.
But what I'm saying is, I thank Caitlyn for coming up to say this because a lot of people, if it had been a straight person saying this, then it would have been an uproar. So the fact that Caitlyn, as a transgender woman, is it trans woman or trans?
Ask me, because
Okay, whatever. Because Caitlyn Jenner came as a trans person that represents this community, was able to come up and speak, then I think maybe like more trans people would kind of be like, oh, okay, well,
because I think
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I think she's really respected in the LGBTQ.
Yeah, Q.
Yeah, I always forget the Q, but I didn't forget it this time. In that community, and I think that her words holds a lot of weight. So yeah. I'm glad she actually came out and said that. So big ups to you, Caitlyn Jenner.
So moving on, talking about big ups, there's this African American woman who's a mother of 7. I'm going to repeat, she has 7 kids. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7. Ooh, that's a lot of kids. It only takes 7. She is the first Black woman in the world, not just the United States, the world, Craig, to earn a PhD in survey methodology. Don't know what that is exactly, but I know she has to do something with something with the government and taking polls and research and like numbers and stuff that I don't like numbers, but this is this is great. This is good because I mean, the first Black woman in the entire world. What gets me is that we're in 2021 and we're still saying the first Black, the first Black, the first Black. And that's like, I almost don't like that. Why is it that? Like,
it is because it is what it is, because we're still trying to make our move. Like, we're still pushing to let ourselves be known. As hard as it is to say, that's America. That's the world today.
That's the world. The world
today.
It's crazy, but congratulations to her. I don't know her name. I don't know her name. But look her up.
I think her name is China.
Who?
Is that China? I don't know.
See, now she's making up names. No, that's not her name, friend. But speaking of Black women, or
I was just about to say something, but speaking of Black,
like thereof, go ahead.
Vice President Kamala Harris. Why did you do that? Says that America isn't racist, but it now acknowledges there's a history of racism within America.
Go ahead, speak on it.
Why we get quiet like that?
Speak on it.
Okay, so she actually was kind of commenting on what's his name? I forgot the senator who actually he spoke after Biden spoke. He like commented back on what Biden said, and he went on and on about how America isn't racist, how his mother was raised he was raised in the projects and by a single mom and all this.
This Black man said that America isn't racist?
Yeah, these are both people of brown tone. Yes, so they yeah, Black people, girl. So they were he spoke on that, and she rebutted off of what he said by saying, yes, America isn't racist, although we do have a history of racism. I don't know really how I 100% feel about her comment, because America does have a lot of races still in it. I don't want her to sit here and try to erase that just because you're in higher power. I mean, I know you're in higher power now, but we can't erase the fact that there is still racist people and there's still a big abundance of racism going on here within America. I know we had issues going on before, and I'm glad you acknowledged that, but I want you to really acknowledge that it's still around.
I think what it is that this is an election year, right? Like elections coming up. Like I think it's politics at the end of the day. That's what it is. She knows, we know, everybody knows that this country is racist. Like, but
Right.
she's not going to come out and say that because she has to appeal to
America.
yes.
And
Who is racist. So
exactly. And that's the sad part, that we have to go through that. Like we have to say that, you know what I mean? Like we have to put on this
sugarcoat things. She has to make it look pretty. She has to do all of this because yeah, when at home behind closed doors when ain't nobody listening, I'm pretty sure she's having real conversations that she can't have in front of these cameras. I'm almost sure of it.
And that if that's what it is, that's what it is. But you know, and then it goes back to showing you how racist it is, because you have to put on face for America, because that's who you're speaking to, right?
I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna be really real. I'm about to be really real. Even with our podcast and the freedom of speech that we have during this podcast, there's a lot of things that we bite our tongue and hold our tongue about because that we are. I'm not saying we're being, but yeah, no, we are, because we are also being politically correct. So I can't say that I'm mad at Kamala for that because she's doing her job as a politician and as a vice president. Her comment, of course, we all know is wrong, but she's doing what she has to do as a politician and as a vice president of the United States of America. Because if we were in that position, I'm almost sure we would have to probably say something similar.
I can't put myself in that position. I'm not saying like let me tell you something. We don't soup up things. We soup up things to not hurt feelings. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, she's
because she's the voice of America, so she has to soup it up. I am not gonna lie, I'm not gonna disagree with it at all, because she do. That is her job. That's the reason why one of the reasons we did not like Trump, because he did not soup the shit up. Like he didn't. He came out and said everything he felt. Point blank, period. When we wanted him to soup it up. So at the end of the day, yeah, we do have to.
Trump was more opinionated than facts, though, and that's what got me with Trump. Like he would state his opinions on things most of the time, but it wasn't always.
Oh, I agree, but it's still the same. I agree with you. It's still the same thing, though, but because but even outside of opinions, he said stuff that was facts that we just did not like, and I don't care how people try to. How much they want to hate Trump. They can hate him all day. I feel the same way.
It's just the delivery, and you as the president of the United States of America, stuff like it's just like kind of like how they said he incited that riot or whatever that happened at the Capitol. Like you can't come out and be like, because if she had came out and be like, yeah, this country is racist AF, like
they would have looked at her the way that people are looking at Maxine Waters too right now. The way that people are looking at Maxine Waters when she just came out was like, if we don't get what we want, we about to start a riot in his mother. Like, I she didn't say that. But that's what people are. You know, if Kamala would have came out doing that, it'd have been like, okay. So you got a point. She had to soup it up for America.
Had to. I mean, what else? Come on, y'all. She had to. But I mean, yeah, we all have times where we're politically correct.
Yeah, I agree.
Moving on. So let's talk about your uncle, Steve Harvey. So Steve Harvey is trending because he made a statement about he's not capable, he's not able to have no female friends. Because if you're a female and you have a male friend, that male is not your friend, sis. He's just waiting and lurking in the corners in the back until your relationship fails so he can slide on in there. What you think about that?
I mean, he has a point some way, in some he don't. But my question is, so this man that's waiting in the, and this is just a question, I don't know the answer. So if this man is waiting in the back for your relationship to fail, so he can slide on in. So what if your relationship never fails? So you still waiting?
Yeah, I guess he's gonna die there.
It's just an uncomfortable place to sit. Damn bushes.
Yeah, we
With
talked about what.
with yourself. I mean, oh, I guess I finished the workout. I didn't know my watch, but
We talked about this on our live the other day, so I don't want to go in too much more detail about what we already talked, but it was a trending topic this week, so I wanted to make sure we kind of brushed over it. But if you want to catch that live, go to our IGTV story, and we talked about this. But
guys,
um,
people feel so many different ways about it, and it's men and women. I hear a lot of women talking about it more than I do men, and women have different takes on it. Like there are two sides to the fence. So
me personally, as a married woman and as a woman that trusts my husband, and as a my husband also trusts me, I don't have these issues. I know who to befriend and I know who not to befriend. I know, like I said on the live, we are all grown adults. If you attracted to some man that you calling your friend, you cannot be his friend while you're in a marriage or a relationship, obviously, because let one day you having a bad day with your spouse or your significant other, and homie waiting in the back. I know. If there's a guy that wants to smash, and I would know that he would give me that energy. I don't think that I would not just. I don't think that I would be that oblivious to somebody I feel that is waiting for my relationship to fail. I'm not that dumb. Like that energy would have to be exuding from somewhere. Like I would have to know that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you 100%. I feel you. I guess if we didn't know, they're playing a very good game and they're keeping it on the low so well because it's the same. It's the same with me. I don't have those issues. I don't. But as far as situations going on, even my male friends now, like Janay didn't think I had any, but I do. Have some. I do have some male friends, and I don't kick it with them like that because they are all married, and it's not really. And I don't kick it with people like that. Like I don't have house parties. I don't do things like that. Yeah, she do, and she has a lot of get-togethers, so her male friends are around. But as far as me, I don't have get-togethers. And then my husband, a lot of his female friends are in South Georgia, so I see them when I go down there. But we don't have that. But even if they were here, I don't think that I would have that issue. I don't think I would. And I don't, like I said, I don't.
Out of respect for my husband, I don't think that if my male friends lived near me, which they don't, but if they did, I don't feel like I would be like, hey, Drew, I'm about to go kick it with such and such. I'll be back later. And then I'm just kicking it with a guy out. You know what I'm saying? Even friend or not, I think that's disrespectful for me to be with another man and we like kicking it at the movies or going to dinner or like, and then somebody see me out and they know I'm married to Drew. They be like, who is she with?
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. I wouldn't do that.
And that's what I did with my male friends before D.
Yeah.
I did kick it with them. And it was nothing but friendship. This is when I had my own dorm and everything, and I had my own apartment as well. They came over and literally there was nothing.
Same.
Same. To their apartment, there was nothing. But this, like I said, prior to D, and then even when I was with D, I could still do it, but it wasn't nothing like that. So when I did, like I said, when I did kick it with them, I mean, they had their girlfriends and I had D at the time, and we knew that. But that was like I said, if there was any interest in me, if they had any interest in me, they never let it show, which I highly doubt it.
And then y'all would have been together by now. If there was interest, because my male friends have been around longer than Drew, so if we were interested in each other, then we would have been together, because there've been plenty of times, plenty of opportunity, and obviously we weren't, so we're moved on. So yeah, I'm done with Steve Harvey and his behind. Obviously, I feel like that's very big of him, because obviously he must know that he cannot contain himself around pretty women. And if you know that about yourself, then stay your behind at the house.
I guess that's what he do.
And that's fine. Live your life.
I really don't know. Anywho, we're gonna move on to this relationship corner and leave him out alone. If y'all thought that was our relationship corner, it wasn't. Ain't nobody got time for him.
Wow. So what we got with this relationship corner, we're gonna do something for y'all. We're gonna do a little reenactment, a little skit for y'all. This is something I found on the interwebs. Do you want to be the man or a woman? Since you sound like the man, you can be the man today.
I knew your ASS was gonna say that, but I will be the man.
Oh God. Okay, so we're gonna read. Okay, these are text messages sent back and forth from this couple, and at the end of this thread, we're gonna see what we feel about who was wrong, because that was a big question on social media, like who was wrong in this, and what should have, like, we will talk about what we would have done to correct this situation. Okay, so the girl is in gray and you are in green, because they don't have iPhones, it looks like.
Stop it, Janay. Don't do that.
So you ready?
Yeah, I just wanted to pull it up on my phone instead of reading off my computer, but it went away. No, it's fine. I told my phone's been tripping all day. No, I can read it from here.
Okay. So I'm gonna be Janay playing the part of the girl, and Najah's gonna be what kind Nadarian playing the part of the guy.
Nadarian. Go ahead, sis. Give us a story.
Okay. Babe, you made it to work?
Yes. On our morning call. You good?
I received a call from Brian from LA Fitness. He said it was to confirm our appointment for tomorrow.
Yes, babe. I wanted us to get back in the gym together.
Huh? So you're saying you're not happy with my weight?
I didn't say that. I said us, babe. You had our daughter 2 years ago. I don't want to bother you, but you're gaining a lot of weight. I offered to pay for a sitter or even get at-home sessions and you refused. Your mom was there for us the first year while you relaxed and shopped. I'm doing this with you.
Relaxed and shop is right. I pushed a whole effing baby. I pushed out a whole effing baby. Now you're saying I'm fat? Where is this coming from and why now?
Babe, I love you and I thought I could be honest with you and see if it's making you mad. I appreciate you for giving birth to our child, but I'm not attracted to you sexually. I thought us both working out was a start. Please don't be mad at me. I'll call you when my meeting is over.
No need to call me. This is sad. This is sad we go through a near-death experience just to be judged. You don't love me. I gained this weight because I had a baby. I'm not a size 6 anymore. I'm a size 15. And if that isn't good enough for you anymore, then let's call this off.
2 years ago. It's been a while. It's been a whole 2 years and I didn't bother you. I made sure you had nothing to worry about. I'm trying to be open and honest, and you're taking it too far. After my meeting, I'll come home. I'll come home. I don't want you upset. I'm sorry. I love you at any size. I just want you to be healthy. Even your doctor said you can lose 80 pounds. You, whew, you told me that last week. That is why I got us a membership.
My doctor said to make my time, to take my time. Again, it's fine. I'm leaving and staying with my mom for a few days. I'm glad you're telling me this now. Looks like you wanted more. Ooh, looks like you wanted a more in shape B word. I don't need you pressuring me. I'll just make the trip to CS office next week, child support office next week, and get my own place. Thanks for the judgment. Don't call me. I'm leaving.
Babe, come on, please. I'm sorry.
F off.
Okay. He said that. He said okay. Golly gee willikers. Okay. Nah, for real though.
So
That was intense.
I'm
That was
sad
intense.
thinking about it.
I am too. Like, oh my God. I really hope they didn't. I hope she didn't go to CS, man. Maybe it's the like hormones talking.
2 years ago?
I mean, maybe she was getting ready to come on her period.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, so this is my take. I don't feel like I don't feel like he was wrong in the situation.
no.
I don't feel like he was wrong. I feel like maybe his delivery was a little bit off. Maybe the fact that he was like, "I'm not sexually attracted to you anymore." He didn't have to tell her that on the text message. Like he could have skated past that part. Like um he didn't make it sound. He didn't. He should have asked somebody to help him relay the message because he didn't relay the message as well as he could have. However, I think her feelings were hurt. And so she took everything he said out of context. Like my feelings would be
Yeah.
hurt. My feelings would be hurt if Drew came to me and was like, whoop de whoop. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, I had a whole baby. It was 2 years ago, sis. Like I would kind of be like, yeah, you're right. You hurt my feelings, but yeah, you're right. At least we going to work out together. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly my exact take on it is exactly what you said. Like I feel like he most definitely was a little harsh, with saying he's not sexually attracted, but I feel like she took it too far. Like child support office,
And
girl,
leaving and like
girl, calm down. Okay, go stay with your mama for a few days because your feelings hurt.
and calm down. But
He was super nice about it. Like
yeah, he tried. He
he
tried.
did. That's why I was like, okay, bye, f off. Like okay. I mean, I don't
I just
know.
want to say that we as women, especially mothers that gain this extra weight, know exactly what this feel like. Um, I'm trying to think back to when I got the trainer that I have now because I was sitting on the couch and Drew kept saying, "Oh, my boy True, he a trainer, he a trainer, he a trainer," and I'm like, number one, who can afford a trainer? I ain't got time to be paying nobody and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And then he was just like, but we need to work out. And that could have honestly been his way of like trying to get me to get in the gym. But I wasn't thinking about it that way because he didn't come at me wrong. But it was true. I needed to get in. It took me to do that first step for me to be like, oh, and I've been training ever since. But yeah, because I was out of control. Weight was kind of out of control. It was getting like to a point. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I don't feel like I can't say the question who was wrong. I think she was wrong. If I have to say that, if I have to put blame on somebody, because I feel like she blew it
Way out of
way
proportion.
out of proportion.
I totally agree. That was That was too much. For me, it was too much. I mean, I wouldn't handle a situation like that anyway. And I hate when women start throwing child support. Like you,
Like this man just tried to get you an LA Fitness membership. Like,
now that he let you chill for 2 years and he and
okay.
eat and chill.
And she
And
gonna say, "Yeah, I done pushed that about." Come on now, we can't keep using that excuse. That was 2 years ago.
he's just looking out for your health because he said the only reason why he did this situation was because what your doctor said.
The doctor
That's
said,
it.
"Yeah."
So he was looking out for you. So I understand.
Maybe
Like
he
I
trying
said,
to save their relationship because I don't know if they was married because she was out real quick.
yeah,
Um,
F off. Like, come on.
yeah, I'm going to say my mom and I'm going to try to support. Bye. Like, okay, like you can't do that in a marriage. Well, you can, but like it ain't that easy. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. She did a little bit too much, team too much, but it's okay. But yeah, if y'all have a situation like this, my advice, even if it's not like this, any situation, any argument, any back and forth you have with your significant other, when your feelings are hurt, it's hard. You should not respond. You should give yourself time to process, time to get your thoughts together, get your feelings together, and then say, you know what, this actually hurt my feelings. I mean, I tell Drew all the time when he hurt my feelings, and
same
I
here.
just be like, yeah, that kind of hurt my feelings, and let me tell you why. Let me break it down to you why this hurt me, versus
Right.
just going the f off, and making drastic decisions like this woman did here. So
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So I definitely 100% agree. This is same here. I tell D all the time if he hurts my feelings, like, okay, that really hurt my feelings.
hmm
He's gonna have a response like, I wasn't trying to, and
right,
that's
I
normally
didn't mean it like that. Yeah, whatever. Um,
she just got mad a little bit, y'all.
yeah, did you happen probably like last week? Okay.
Uh,
So the quote of the week is brought to you by Word Porn. It's my new favorite site that I follow on Instagram. Follow it. It says some people never understand what you bring to the table until they watch you in action at another table. And I love this quote because um, it's like some people will underestimate you and some people will downplay your talents and some people will, take advantage of your gifts and what you bring to the table. And when they see if you take your plate away from that table and you start making up this table over here, then they're gonna be like, dang, like she was really
oh, I definitely
she was really killing it. So this just made me feel like I wanted to tell y'all like keep doing your thing. And if people don't appreciate you for it, don't worry, because one day they're gonna see all the hard work you was putting in, and you keep going hard and you keep striving, and don't give up. Keep moving.
agree.
Yeah.
Agree. I like it.
So my honest moment is brought to you by me. So let me tell y'all. I know that I've been almost 10 years married for a long time now, but it is fastly approaching. I will be married 10 years in August, which is in a couple months, and we have booked a trip to LAX. We're going to LA. Yeah, the airport. We're going to LAX. But yeah, so we're going to LA, and I'm super excited. We're both just like this text message thread. We're both looking at each other like, bruh, like we need to lose some weight. Like, and it has nothing really to do with LA, but for me, I want to go to the beach, and I have not been able to go to a beach and feel comfortable in my skin in a very long time. Even when even when I look back at pictures when I was actually smaller,
Mm-hmm.
those times I still felt uncomfortable. Does that make sense? I was looking at some of my pictures and I'm like, why was I tripping about my weight back then when I was fine?
That's how we do. That's exactly
I
how we
was fine.
that's
Fast forward, I'm not that size no more, so I'm really not okay. Like, so it's like for me, my honest moment is basically like telling y'all that I know that we talk about this weight loss stuff all the time, but this is a never ending freaking battle. And it's something that we just have to fight every day because I don't want to go on a diet. I don't want to do all of these things because as soon as I go on a freaking diet, the next month when I start back eating again, I'm a blow up like a blowfish or whatever. Like, so what's the point of dieting? It's a lifestyle, healthy eating, healthy living, whatever. But I want to be able to say, I don't know if I'm gonna be comfortable to do this, but I want to be able to put on like a thong bikini and go out there.
I don't know if I want to do the thong, but yeah, I feel
I
you.
do, like, girl, like, or at least like by the pool or something. Like, I just want to be able to be like,
Just messing around. But yeah, no, you definitely have to do what you have to do to get yourself comfortable in your own
I'm
skin.
not comfortable in my skin, especially in like swim attire. I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah,
not there.
definitely. Well, not for you. I'm saying for myself, I'm not there yet.
So
Um,
that's my
but
goal. I got 3 months to wait, May. We're in May, June, July, August. Yeah, I got 3 months to get it done. So I am starting back at the gym. I was working out from home, but I'm going to be in the gym all May, possibly June and July if I do them 5 a.m. classes, but I can't tell you that I'm going to dedicate my life to that. So I have to learn. We'll have to revisit that because,
that's good. I'm glad you're going back. I wish I lived closer where I could go to the gym with you, but I live so far and I work and I have to get the kids to school.
yeah.
Um, but even minus the kids, I still have to work, unfortunately.
I
But
mean, you
yeah,
can technically make them 5 a.m. sessions if you want to drive.
drive 57 minutes to be exact. Drive back. Yeah, no, probably wouldn't work
No.
because that drive back is going to be trafficy.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm going to
So
continue my virtual sessions and
keep your
get
virtual sessions, but pray for me.
you'll do fine. It's not like you haven't worked out with him before. See, I've never worked out with him at the gym. I've only done virtual. But you know what to expect. So
And I'm only, and let me be clear, I'm only going to the gym because I feel like I personally need more like weights and because he had gym equipment like at home. Don't get me wrong, don't sleep on his virtual workouts because
you'll get your work
you're
in.
gonna get a workout, trust and believe. But for me, I know I want to work on my boxing because I can't work on my boxing when I'm like not hitting his mitts. And I need a little bit more equipment to kind of reach my goal, to fast track my goal, put it that way. So
You'll do great. I think you're going to do great. Just keep a lookout for her. Like she'll be probably documenting some things. I'm not as comfortable documenting. I do work out. I work out every day, 5 days a week. I have not, but that'll be my knowledge with Najah. But no, I work out 5 days a week. So I definitely sometimes 6 if I go to the gym with my husband. Like we do our own thing on Saturdays sometimes. But yeah, I definitely get the work. I'm not as comfortable documenting it yet. I will, y'all. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get the balls to do it one day. But don't think I don't do it. She knows I do it. I do it faithfully. If you want to know for sure, just get up on my Apple Watch. I'll share it with you.
Don't she'll piss you off.
What?
You piss us off. You piss people off. I be like, how she at 500,000 steps already? It's only 6.
I do walk a lot. I walk up and down my stairs a lot. I do a lot. Like, I probably won't be that much once Phoenix start kindergarten. I won't be running up and down the stairs because when I tell you he gonna be on the first trip to kindergarten, I'm kicking him out the door. I might throw him. Son, peace. Like, I run all over him. But yeah, and he has virtual classes I'm steadily running, and I do his PE classes with him. Type stuff, if you know what I'm trying to say. Anywho, but girl, you're gonna get that body right for Venice Beach. I'm personally, and I'm not saying this because you're my friend, but I personally think you look amazing. So you should not feel uncomfortable. Don't roll your eyes. You should not feel uncomfortable in your skin at the beach, regardless of how you look by August, whatever. When you pull into LAX, girl, that's gonna be you on the runway. So it's gonna stop like that. As soon as you I just want you to go there with your bathing suit on. Like, yeah, I know it's a 5-hour trip, but I just want you, as soon as you get there, it's gonna be normal for them. So, but yeah, you look amazing. So you don't have nothing to worry about. Just trying to anything for you, friend. Anywho, guess it's time for this knowledge with me, huh?
Y'all, what you got? What's on your heart?
Let me tell y'all, this week has been so hard for me. I did not work out this week. I worked out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and probably the rest of this week I will not work out because I hurt my knee, and on top of that, I have a horrible sinus infection. And it has taken me down this week. When I tell you it has taken me down, y'all just don't even know the half. I have been in bed. I don't be in bed. I don't care what nobody say. They know me. I don't nap. I barely rest. But I can barely breathe right now. It's not breathing like COVID. Like, I'm not having shortness of breath. I go through this sinus thing like once or twice a year, and this is the time, and it took me down along with my knee. So I'm like seriously blah lately. So my thing is, y'all, we got to take care of our bodies. Like, if you feel something wrong, see about it. If your body's telling you something, see about it. I did not see about my knee. I felt my knee have a little tweak in it. But then I decided to work out that morning, and the tweak went from a tweak to a, oh, hell no. And it hurts. So, and then I just heard it again yesterday, coming down my parents' steps outside. Like, I stepped wrong, and it was like, oh, there it goes again. So Monday, I will be making a doctor's appointment. I tried to not do it because I was like, it's starting to get better. It was getting stiff. I was like, because I can't sit down. Let me walk. And hip hurt it again. So I've not been in a good place, but my spirits are high. Does that count?
No.
I thought she was gonna say something totally different. So let's just gonna move on from that.
No, it doesn't count. But
I was down along with my knee. So no, I'm just playing. No, I know they fuss at me often. She fusses at me. My mom fusses at me.
I was about to fuss at you again, but since you know what I'm probably going to say, then I won't say it. I won't do this in front of company. I'll do this when our company leave, and then I'll fuss you out. But
y'all ain't gotta leave. Y'all want to. I know it's the end of the show, but y'all want to leave. We ain't gotta go because I don't feel like getting cussed out. She is gonna fuss me out though. She don't want to use many curse words. She's not a big cursor, but she will fuss me out.
It will feel like I curse her out when we get done talking.
I curse way more than she do. I have such a potty mouth, she doesn't. But y'all, I have to listen to my body, and I will be called. I promise y'all, I will be calling the doctor to get the X-ray on my knee. I was telling them, I was like, I'm gonna get an X-ray on my knee, and then I was like, I think it's getting better. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I don't like the doctor. I just don't. I'll take headache medicine in a minute because I hate having a headache. But other medicine, I hate taking prescriptions because I just don't like prescriptions. I don't. But I'm going to do it this time though. So I can get my body ready. I probably won't be in Venice Beach with her, but I will be in Miami Beach. At least got to get, I'm not wearing no thong bikini. I'm not trying to get fined for no thong bikini, but I am trying to get a little high waist 2P, you know what I'm saying? Try to get like one ab in it.
Start
Feel
there.
me? Y'all want to see? Okay, I ain't gonna show y'all right now.
You know,
But
she don't show nothing. But I am gonna do before and after pictures. I'm really gonna try to get my life this time around.
she looks good already, y'all. But we'll talk about that another day. Or I'll just secretly tell y'all on our story or something. Don't worry, y'all see she look good. Best of luck with everything you do, sis. You're
You're
gonna be
so
fine.
kind. But more of knowledge of Najah's knowledge with Najah is listen to your body, get your rest. It's not okay to overexert yourself, and it's not okay to I was gonna go in preaching mode and fussing mode, but I'm not. Just don't overexert yourself, and make sure you're listening to your body. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do and get your adequate amount of rest. No excuses, and plan and
Yeah,
execute.
she's
Okay.
100% right. She's right. Well, guys, we do appreciate y'all joining us yet again for an amazing show. Please follow us on all social media. Janay, I want you to tell them because I sound like a man. Where they gonna follow us?
Let me tell you where you can find us. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, um, YouTube. Subscribe. If you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, tell your mama and your sister and your cousin and your brother and your aunties to also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then tell them to press the post notification bell so they'll know every time that we post so they can see a new episode every time it drops. Okay? And we want to thank you so much for rocking with us. This is our last month of the podcast for this particular season.
You ain't getting rid of us. That's so simple. I'm glad you cleared that
Forever.
up.
Just for season 3. So make sure y'all like catching up on these episodes. Make sure you stream the last episodes that you ain't heard before. And yeah, we'll see
To
y'all
see how
next.
much we improved.
Yeah, for sure. And if we don't tell y'all, which I know that we will, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Teachers Appreciation Week for all the educators out there. We truly appreciate you. We couldn't do this year or last year without y'all, and we really, 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 really do appreciate y'all from the bottom of our hearts. We don't know how you do it every day. So love you guys. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.